After being closed for several decades, the newly renovated Jackson Theater in Jonesboro recently reopened in Tennessee's oldest town. And this morning, we want to welcome local artist Bill Bledsoe to Daytime to showcase some of the artwork he recently completed to commemorate the Jackson Theater. How you doing?
Hey, Chris, great to see you.
Good to see you, buddy. This is it.
Yes, that's it.
That's beautiful.
Oh, well, thank you.
Talk to us about what went into your thought process on this.
Well, the idea, of course, was to create a commemorative painting that could be made into a print of the opening of the Jackson Theater. I've lived in Jonesboro nearly my entire life, and the theater, you know, we always knew the theater was there. Right. But the idea of it ever coming back, you know, was always a distant hope. Anyway, right. So several years ago, Bob Browning, who was the town administrator, asked me to get involved with it in some regards. And so the idea was to create a painting of it so people could get excited about it. And back then. And so this is the second painting I have done of the theater, and this is a little bit more accurate to the way the marquee has been done and everything. So yeah. I mean, I add it to all the paintings I've done at Jonesboro, and it was a real joy. I was able to be at the opening, and Governor Bill Lee was there. It was really nice, and it was just a wonderful thing to be sitting in there.
And Jonesboro is a beautiful downtown, and having that marquee back up and it just lends to the overall beauty of the downtown area.
Yeah, it does. And like I said, I do a lot of paintings at Jonesboro, so being able to include that as part of the iconography of the buildings that we've grown accustomed to and know that we identify with Jonesboro. Now it's all part of that. So
now, are there prints of this available?
Their prints they'll be put together this week, and then you'll be able to get them at the theater. Okay. And I did the logo for the Jackson Theater, so this is a variation of that logo in regards to the perspective. So they've got sweatshirts and cups and all sorts of merchandise there. So this will be part of that. And this is one of several paintings I'm doing of different communities in East Tennessee this time of year. I just finished one for Greenville, and then one for Kingsport and Bristol, and then of course I'm doing the one for Johnson City at Fountain Square.
You're working on that one, right?
Yeah, and it's all but done. We're just working out the arrangements of how people will be able to buy the print. And so anyway, but the idea being is that the money that's raised with the prints goes to fund completely either an art organization or the community and these towns that the paintings represent. So
when you take on a project like this, and they're iconic. I mean, you got the Jackson Theater, you got the fountain down here. Yeah. There's so many icons around our region. Do you just kind of go and walk, or what's the process you go through to decide from what angle you're going to do the painting? Do you go through a whole process?
Well, sometimes they're obvious, and sometimes they're not. And I do. But I mean, I grew up in this area, so I'm familiar with all this stuff. And for me, a landmark generates a lot of memory for me, and you know, and I think that it does for other people too. So I take in consideration that it has to be identifiable for other people. They look and say, oh yeah, that's this, you know, and that it sort of in that painting, it generates for them the same kind of memories it does for me growing up here, and all the things that are connected with it, and then of course the new memories that get made. And so yeah, there is a process. If I had shown you this and all the sketches and everything, you said, well, how did you get that from this to this? So, but that's just all part of the process. But yeah, I do. I go and I look at it, and the Fountain Square, for instance, that sculpture is such a beautiful.
It is beautiful.
And the fact that it survived is a miracle, and it's just perfect right there. And the building where Freiberg's is, and the way you see the street going, the West Market going up, and it's just so much there, and it's almost it's like what do I have to take out here? I don't want to take anything out.
Cannot wait to see that finished product.
Oh, well, you'll get to see it as soon as it's ready.
All right, Bill Bledsoe, we appreciate you, buddy.
Thank you, Chris. Appreciate you.
All right,
happy
folks,
Thanksgiving.
There's some great things happening. The Jackson Theater is now open right there in downtown Jonesboro. They have so much coming up there. If you want to find out more about what's going on and what's coming up at the Jackson Theater, we encourage you to give that number or check out that website right there. And if you're looking for an email, if you're looking to buy a print, Bill Bledsoe has his web address right there on the screen.